and congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Like, you can't tell me this ain't scripted. Like, yo, when I first seen this clip on Twitter, I was like, there's no way this is real. The Streamer Award situation is embarrassing. All right, let's go ahead and get to this, man.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event.
The Streamer Awards just happened.
Okay, I heard a lot about that India Love. Seen that on Twitter. Was she trying to be Kanye? Like, at first when I seen that clip, I thought that was scripted because, like, there's no way. Like, you're just doing that randomly, but apparently it wasn't. Like, she just did that off the strength. Like, what?
And of course, people couldn't let the event go off perfectly.
What's
Some
the
people
point
had
of
to
that, man?
try and gain some spotlight or gain some attention and ruin it in ways that I cannot describe. All the way from India Love going up on stage for no real reason and disrupting Valkyrae from talking, to Fan making some jokes at people very uncomfortable, probably even Kai Cenat, because she compared him to the likes of Diddy. But I want to go over some of the—
Making that joke publicly in front of like 6,000 or 60,000 viewers, or however many viewers they had, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's one of the memes or jokes that like laugh about in private, but you never really bring it to a platform like that. You're gonna embarrass the biggest streamer, or potentially the biggest streamer ever, at your event in front of 100,000 people. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be honest. The joke wasn't even that good.
Weird and crazy things that happened during the Streamer Awards. But in order to do that, you know, we have to start from the very beginning. With who even are these people? What is this event? And how do we get here in the first place?
Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Yo, these jokes were horrible, gang. Yo, oh my God. Yo, these jokes were terrible, gang.
Going forward in this video, most of the people I am about to mention are streamers or content creators of the sort, just so I don't have to keep on repeating it. But this is the Streamer Awards, an award show held by QT Cinderella, a very popular streamer where she gets together and has awards that she hands out to a lot of the streaming community for the accomplishments that they made throughout the year. And she has awards spanning from Best Battle Royale Streamer, Best Duo Streamer, to Streamer of the Year. And
I will say, from the clips I've seen of this whole thing, the venue they got for this, the recording quality and the whole production of this whole event was insane. For it to be hosted by streamers, you got to give QT Cinderella, despite how you feel about her, that respect. The whole production was crazy.
People all across Twitch come to celebrate. And unfortunately for her, most of these events don't go off perfectly, and we have people trying their hardest to ruin it or just take the spotlight away from people who actually deserve it. We have that moment perfectly illustrated by the India Love situation that happened during the Streamer Awards.
DDG, Vanilla Mace, Gwendolyn Ortiz.
That's her full name?
Streamer Award goes to Adapt. Best breakout streamer. This means so much to me, and I'm so grateful, man. Thank you guys.
You know, shout out Adapt, bro. He's been consistent this whole year. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the India Love situation happened, but he does deserve this. Ain't gonna lie.
You guys have no idea how much you have changed my life, man.
That was the Breakout Streamer Award, an award given to somebody who has gone to new heights in streaming this year, and it wasn't as popular maybe the year before that, or just really wasn't streaming. And you saw the person that won happened to be FaZe Adapt. Congrats to Adapt, by the way. I doubt he's watching this video, but still congrats to him. While obviously losing isn't the best feeling in the entire world, you saw that the other contestants like Wendy Ortiz, Vanilla Mace, DDG, and Rakai didn't make that big of a fuss, or didn't really end up doing anything. But apparently someone that was really upset that Adapt won was India Love. She decided to show everyone just how mad she was by storming the stage unannounced, unprovoked, and for no real reason, to give her 2 cents to everybody that no one really asked for.
The Sapphire Award, our 2023 winner, Valkyrae.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt, and congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Like, you can't tell me this ain't scripted. Like, yo, when I first seen this clip on Twitter, I was like, there's no way this is real. There's no way. Yo, QT Cinderella must have paid her like a cool 500 to go and do this shit to get the ratings up, my nigga. But bro, apparently this shit was actually like, she just did this shit randomly, gang. That's so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy. Like, what?
Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
Several issues here. One,
Wait,
India
what?
Love is not Kanye West. And before she even went and stormed that stage, she was actually interrupting an entire award show. No one invited her. QT didn't have this as a secret surprise. There was no reason for her to be going up there. She did that of her own volition, making a complete fool and idiot of herself, and probably making the people that she's so-called trying to defend, being Rakai and DDG, upset in the process, because no one wants to be seen as a laughingstock or as someone who's associated with a person that's going to interrupt an award show purely because the people that they liked didn't win.
Here's my thing. What's the fucking mindset of doing that? Like, okay. Yeah, of course, when you like, okay, let's go into the mind of India Love right quick, all right? BBLs, gold digging, athletes, fucking rich niggas. Besides that, though, let's really analyze that shit. Let's analyze. What do you gain from this? Okay, yeah, you get a cool little clip. Yeah, people will compare you to Kanye. But I don't know if y'all niggas have been on the streamer internet recently, but like, nigga, India Love is not popular right now, bro. She's actually one of the most hated streamers right now, along with fucking Jack Doherty's bitch ass. So you doing something like this, basically making you even more unlikable, is just the worst PR move of all time. I get, like, I just don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it, bro. Like, did she see Nina Lynn doing all of that villain shit and becoming the villain of streaming and was like, yo, low key, I want that for me type shit. I'm trying to be like her type shit. Like twins, like what was the, I really just don't know what was the thought process behind this, man. It just doesn't make sense, gang. Like, horrible PR move, man.
Doesn't make anybody in the situation look good. Yes, again, it's unfortunate to not win the award, but it's way worse to have another person who represents you go up there and try to have a Will Smith moment, all because an award wasn't given to them or given to the person they like. That's why she got booed off stage, because she is not some diva or some queen that everybody was cheering for, happy to have this happen. She's just the bumbling idiot that everyone gets to point and laugh at now. And of course, we get more insight on why this happened in the first place, because there was actually someone that encouraged her to do this and talked about the aftermath when she actually came back to her.
Of course somebody encouraged her to do this. Like, why would she listen to them though? Like, of course he's trying to do the Kanye shit, the iconic Kanye shit, but I just don't understand.
India at the table, just me and India. She's like, I feel bad for Ricardo. I feel like I gotta say something. You're not crazy. She's like, what? You know about me? She's like, I might need another drink though. Like, okay, your drink right there. So that happens. She goes to walk up. I'm like, oh, she's dead. Chilling. Gang, you would have thought she caught a body. Like 8-10 guards pull up. 8-10 guards pull up to the spot. Say, you have to go. She's like, okay.
This is
They got her the fuck up out of there, nigga. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is 100% real. This is 100% real then. They told her she gotta leave, my nigga. Oh, damn.
Flyboy Max's cousin, someone who was also at the Streamer Awards, and as you heard, was sitting next to India Love.
Hey, W Instigation, my brother, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to you, gang. W Instigation, man. I love seeing fucking lunacy like this, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Obviously encouraged her to go up there, not thinking that she would actually do it. Why you would encourage that act, I don't know. Why she actually did it, I don't know. But after doing so, as he said, she was escorted out by several guards. Probably because she just stormed the stage for no real reason, thinking that she was about to get a moment, but she had a bunch of people laughing at her because she's being a complete idiot and a nuisance. I don't know why we can't act like we have some actual sense while at an award show. Regardless if it's the Streamer Awards, the Soccer Awards, or just the awards to win a plastic water bottle, you can understand that people have regulations and things that they want to happen a certain way, and you disrupting all of that is going to get you kicked out of the event. But obviously, India Love herself didn't see anything wrong with what she did, because when she went on her own stream, she talked about it as if she just had her own Kanye moment, and that she should basically be praised for what she had done.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie. At least she doubling down with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. When you do some stupid ass bullshit like that, you kind of have to double down at that point, bro. That was some stupid shit, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, gonna make it happen regardless. I was gonna make it happen. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, I need to feel this. Like,
well, nah, shit, he lost an award. That's what's supposed to happen, gang. I mean, just because he was nominated for the award doesn't mean, like, he was entitled to have that shit, man. He lost. I'm pretty sure it was a fan vote, too. Game is game, bruh. Like, I mean, does it suck for him? Yeah, but that don't mean you gotta do some shit about it. Okay, this is what's really going on. She just wanted an opportunity to make the award show about herself for a moment. So she used Rakai as a fucking catalyst or like as a reason to go and do that shit. Don't pin this on Rakai. You ain't do this for Rakai. You did this shit for yourself. You wanted to have a viral moment. You wanted to make the news. You wanted to make the headlines. You wanted to get some PR. I mean, not some PR, some fucking clout. All good press is good press. You feel me? That's the type of mentality you went with. Don't put this shit on Rakai. That's that lame shit right there. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't give a like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that.
That's that lame shit.
I know I
Don't
said
put
it
that shit on
basically after
Rakai.
every clip, but I think it really needs to be emphasized. She is not Kanye West. This is not the Oscars. This is an award show. Now, obviously, Rakai being one of the youngest people to be nominated for this award show, he is 17 compared to all of these 20-plus-year-olds who are over here also winning it. It's going to hit him a lot harder because he's younger doing all this. But the course of action to correct his behavior or to make him feel better isn't to go up on stage when you are not invited and tell everybody that Rakai should have actually won and that DDG got snubbed for the award. When that put him just as much work
I'm
as
still
all
thinking
of
about that,
them.
bro.
By doing this, I feel like
She really tried to put this shit on Rakai and DDG, nigga. You just wanted attention. I'm still thinking about that, gang. That's so funny. That's so funny. And people are actually gonna don't let her get that off. Don't let her get that off. She made that. The reason why she did that shit was for her. She wanted that moment for herself. Not for Rakai, not for DDG at all. Aren't her and DDG beefing? Like, come on, man.
you're trying to discredit him and all the work that he's put in, and genuinely it makes you seem like a complete idiot, and it's not gonna have anybody on your side. Even the people that you're trying to defend, like Rakai and DDG, are not over here championing you for actually doing this. They're getting on their streams and questioning why you did all of this, specifically DDG, because when he talked about it afterwards, he was literally saying, yeah, I had to check up on India.
I seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt. Adapt went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way. You know, that's the point of a community. You feel me? It's the point of a community is being together.
Even DDG is having a better reaction to losing his award that he was nominated for, not her at the end of the day.
I'm sorry, it's just so fucking crazy. No, I'm sorry. I know I'm yapping, but it's just so fucking crazy. This is the Streamer Awards, gang. You would think this shit with the Oscars or the Grammys or fucking Nobel Peace Prize, the way people are acting about this, man. This is the Streamer Awards, man. We're doing all of this for the Streamer Awards, man. This not even like an Academy official nomination. This is QT Cinderella's Streamer Awards, man. Y'all relax a little bit, bro. It's just a fucking trophy, man.
He is. And at the end of the day, yes, it's an award show. Obviously, you're going to want to win. But even the people around you that you're sticking up for aren't going to the lengths or even having good reactions to the things that you've been doing. You can say it's PR training, but overall, I think a normal person would just see what India Love did and not want that to happen, especially if she's trying to do it representing you. We can see what the normal consensus would be from a streamer like Lacey.
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know?
So your first initial thought is to run up on a stage, make a scene, and discredit other people? Rakai had a huge year and he deserved to be up there and deserved to win. There's just no need for that. It was just trashy, bro. It was just trashy. It was trashy. It was like just attention-seeking trashy. This is weird.
Well, I feel like the entire India Love situation was very weird and people are going to look at her as an oddball going forward. I feel like this was something that the Streamer Awards or anybody who was helping with it could not predict. They could predict that India Love was going to run up on stage and do what she did, and they went to great lengths after she did it to stop it from happening again by kicking her out of the award show. But they definitely could predict where the jokes that were going to be made because they had to be run over by somebody or somebody had to approve these things that were going to be said. And let me just tell you, most of these jokes during the Streamer Awards were interesting at best, and some of the most awkward inducing weird moments I've ever seen.
Okay, I haven't seen all of the jokes yet, but from the two I've already seen from this video, it can't get worse than that, man. It can't get worse than calling Kyson that Diddy in the Sean Shot Caller shit.
And a specific one that's getting a lot of traction is the jokes that they made about Kai Cenat.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too. Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Now, obviously, this is no...
Yeah. Every single time I see it, it gets worse. It gets worse. Why would we make those jokes, man?
Award show, not just any award show.
If you're gonna make a Diddy joke, you gotta at least make that shit funny. That was just one.
Award show with content creators who make jokes on stream all the time, and some of them can tend to go a little bit too far and end up even being funny to the point of being recognized as all-time memes or places on the internet. This joke right here is not only none of that, but also not even that funny of a joke to begin with. These several ones that she made before even comparing Kai to Diddy Combs was saying that his streamer university was the least educational university in the world, and basically calling his Mafia-thon a trip to get one of the most expensive haircuts possible, which those two I guess you can put aside because they're not really that crazy, but comparing Kai to Diddy is something that a lot of people have already had issues with and find very weird, and probably even Kai himself, because while he's just trying to have fun in streaming, be compared to someone like Diddy Combs who was in jail, locked up for a plethora of bad things, is probably not something you want on yourself. And obviously not just me having a problem with this, but other people online, and even someone who was actually at the Streamer Awards, that being Ty Lue, wanted to speak out and say something about
I've seen this shit too. Ty Lue stood up for his mans, I ain't gonna lie. He said 10 toes.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn it on, turn it on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was...
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same situation as we had with India Love, a little bit different, basically the same premise though, where Ty Lue was out here calling out Fan but in doing so is disrupting the entire event, causing it to go to a complete halt in order to tell her that the joke that she made wasn't funny, and even some of the previous ones, which I didn't show, were on the same level as that. Well, again, this isn't the same exact situation as India Love, where she's coming up and discrediting someone who actually won an award. I feel like it's still pretty odd to do this in the middle of the event, because at the end of the day, these are all content creators, these are all streamers, these are all people that work on the internet. They know that these clips are going out and they will have a chance to react to it and say their opinions after the event is over. You don't need to do it during it. Even Kai showed his displeasure without actually sitting here and interrupting the event. No, I feel like he is justified calling out the weird joke that Fan made. Doing it in this fashion doesn't help anybody. It just makes everything a lot worse for everyone involved in this situation. And unfortunately allows for other streamers to call out the stuff that Ty Lue did as a whole to make it seem like the jokes that were being said weren't that serious, that this is an entire content creator event and people are being way too sensitive about what's being said. At least that's what this current streamer had to say about what happened.
Stupid. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. They can't take jokes, man. They're streamers, okay? These guys are streamers.
Calling somebody Diddy not a joke, gang. I'm sorry. Like, the other shit, the jokes missed. It was whatever, right? But the Diddy shit, I understand niggas getting mad about that. Yo, especially if y'all seen that new Diddy documentary. Nigga, I ain't seen this shit yet. I was planning on watching it today. But from the clips I've seen, that's not the person you want to get compared to, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's crazy, man.
Get out of the streaming space if you can't handle it. Oh my god. Chat roasts us every day, and these young kids can't take a goddamn joke. That is streamers should be the biggest people. I mean,
also, aren't you streaming right now? Hey, yo, this nigga over here talking about, yeah, streamers can't take jokes. Streamers are some of the softest people ever. Nigga, I see a chat right there on your fucking screen. What are we talking? Yo, niggas just trying to get a takeoff, bro. They just trying to get a takeoff. You just trying to be involved, gang. Yo, what? It's different if it was a podcaster or a YouTuber saying this, but you're a streamer yourself, dissing your own kind. And like what?
You should be able to take the jokes the most because we deal with it every day. If you can't take a joke, get the out of here, you loser.
Like,
loser. If you're gonna be crying because I called you a loser for that,
nah, you just want to be involved.
That's because
bro.
they are comparing him to someone like Diddy Combs. I don't think people understand how crazy his rap sheet is of the terrible things that he has done.
Watch that documentary, yo. I'm telling you, do not want to get comparing
him to another streamer or even another big name celebrity like Kevin Hart. I doubt he would care. But you're comparing him to someone who has been committed of doing all types of heinous things. Yes, I would also be upset. Even if people on the internet are doing the same thing, who's to say he is happy about that? And Kai hasn't streamed since that situation has happened, so we don't even know if he would ban people from his chat or even allow his own community to say these things about him. It's obvious by watching the clip that it was an awkward moment. These streamers are okay with people joking all the time because it's their main job and the way that they entertain people, but you can decide which jokes go too far and which jokes you don't like by how you interact with them and how you go about doing certain things. And there were even other jokes that were being made that people felt were very questionable, directed at Hassan along with FaZe Clan.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes!
I said yes.
Yes.
Rakai, question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer, it's a test, Rakai! Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it! Take his mic. Take his mic. What? He's learned his
I mean, I get it, but like if niggas don't know ball, this kid go.
Listen, he's not allowed to answer that.
All right, let's keep going this way. The table! Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember.
Mind you, Wendy is right there. I don't know if y'all peep.
Or was it misogynistic?
Wendy is right here. If y'all don't know about this, go watch. Yeah, if y'all don't know the context of this shit, go watch my Wendy Ortiz video.
I don't remember. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple, hi, and their short gay son, Ron.
Now again.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't go to the Stream Awards, man. I ain't gonna lie. And niggas call me a short gay son for zero reason, no content. The homophobic shit, I get that one. I ain't gonna lie, that was a creative joke. But nah, man.
And as I said, most of these jokes are interesting and leaning toward the stage of awkward, the millisecond that everybody goes silent and realizes that none of this stuff is actually that funny, which is pretty interesting because they're in a room full of content creators whose entire job is entertaining people on the internet on a consistent basis. But at the end of the day, I can understand most of these things are supposed to be jokes. And a lot of these people that are put in these situations, if they didn't want to be, are just going to probably react like Rage or say nothing like Rakai or just have a face like Kai himself and try their best to just laugh it off and keep this whole thing going. But I assume a bunch of people in the crowd or even online were talking about how annoying and how bad the jokes were getting, to the point where Cutie herself had to address them.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose, we're warming up, we're having a good time, and I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that.
Understand.
Here's my thing. Y'all trying too much to be Hollywood, bro. When Hollywood jokes on these celebrities, most of the time, it's like, it's bad, but they ain't calling no nigga a Diddy. I ain't gonna lie. They also not calling nobody homophobic. I get the joke in the context, but if niggas don't niggas don't get the joke or they're not tapped into fucking lore, that's a crazy thing to call somebody, man. I ain't gonna lie. And then the Rage shit was just, why are you asking him what's his favorite? Why are you asking what's his favorite color on the pride flag, gang? Like, what
the she had to address it because it's not like it's just me and Ty Lil that were getting upset. And I want y'all to know, I'm not clipping these jokes out of context. I promise you there was no real context I could add to any of those jokes. They just randomly were walking around saying these things to people as they saw them going by. And I don't want to make it seem like there's actual hate, but there definitely was a disdain for this year's jokes and the things that were being said by fans.
Yeah, some of these felt personal, man. I'm not gonna lie. I know, again, this is why you can't. A streamer running a streamer award show is always just gonna be drama because there's no disconnect There's no like barrier from the joke. Like these niggas know crazy shit about each other, so they can really just go crazy, get really personal with the jokes. And a lot of these jokes are personal. The Hassan shot color shit was very personal too. I ain't gonna lie. That's not something you should really joke about.
With Cutie, because it just was not hitting at all. And even people watching from home, like me, like you, if you were watching the Streamer Wars, had an issue with it. And along with people like Jinxie, who were calling out how apparently last year's whole segment with Sketch was way better than what we have going on with Fan and Cutie right now.
Oh my God, next!
Anyway, speaking of Streamer University, we do have alumni here tonight.
This is getting bad!
And Tota, wait, where?
I'm gonna be honest, shout out to her. She seems awesome. Sketch did way better last year, bro, and he was in and out of it. He was really Sketch did way better.
We're gonna speak.
But shout out to her though.
Great. How are you? I'm a little drunk right now.
I told Marcus a joke that I was gonna do, and he said he was gonna steal it.
I really want to show that so y'all can understand how bad these jokes really hitting. It's not just me hating, it's not just Tylo hating, it's not just the internet hating. People all across the world are genuinely surprised of how bad this performance was when it came to these jokes. Again, being outright weird and awkward at times to at bare minimum pretty interesting, and at the very lowest bar of what you could actually even call what a joke is. Outside of that though, along with the whole India situation, the Streamer Awards actually wasn't that bad, and the nominees that won definitely deserved it because of how much hard work they have been putting in throughout this entire year. And Cutie Cinderella, surprisingly, with all the technical difficulties and even some of the stuff I just showed y'all here that went down, it was actually still a pretty good award show, and I'm happy that it turned out as well as it possibly could.
Like I said before, just look at the stage, look at the ambiance. I'm not gonna lie, besides the jokes, besides the Kanye moment, even though I didn't watch it, does look crazy. The fact that streamers did put this together, we do gotta clap it up for them. I'm not gonna lie. They do look crazy. I wonder if there's gonna be another one because of all of the drama this year. If I was QT, I probably wouldn't do another one because but they probably made a good amount of money from this. So, you know, if they do another one, it'll be exciting to see how that one goes.
Turned out as well as it possibly could. I don't want to make this video to hate on the Streamer Wars or to hate on Cutie Cinderella, but obviously I'm gonna talk about the drama that happens, and that will come with a bit of hate for certain things that happen at the award show. But overall, it was actually a pretty nice event, and if you missed out on it, definitely go look up the clip so you can see some more interesting moments from said award show.
All right. Good video, Novely. What do y'all think about this? That India shit just funny to me. I hate when people do for themselves and then try to say that they're doing it for somebody else. You did not do that for Rakai. You did not do that for DDG. You did that for yourself. Just be real about it. I thought I was... At least she ain't apologized, man. Because if she apologized, she's not sorry for that. I hate when people give half-ass, weird apologies that are just ingenuine. I hate that. So she doubles down on this shit, whatever. It's just a streamer award show. It's not that deep, but that's just funny to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I was asking characters stay fly. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below, and any other streamers that y'all want to hear about. Let me know down in the comments. I'm done.